Hey folks, here we are at the old Rock House in St. Louis, Missouri, downtown St. Louis, Missouri. And we're talking to a good friend of mine, Mr. Steve Scorfina. Welcome to the local king, folks. Mr. Scorfina and I go back a long way. We're just a couple old hippies, real old hippies.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But Steve is a very well-respected musician around town and has been for a long time.
Well, I'm fortunate.
When did it start? We're both fortunate.
Well, actually, I started playing music around 1963, and I lived on a block in Ferguson with a guy named Michael McDonald, and we put together our first band when he was 11 and I was 13. And so, like, he was still in, grade school, and all my friends are going, "You're not playing with that guy, are you? He's just a kid."
That little kid.
And I'm going, "But you should hear his voice."
What was the name of the band?
It was called Mike and the Majestics.
This is before the Beatles
this is way before the Beatles.
So I guess this is BB.
Yeah.
Before Beatles.
Before Beatles. And we specialized in things like Kingsman songs and like odd rhythm and blues songs and stuff. We would back up Mike's dad, who was a vaudeville entertainer. We did a lot of things for Mayor Cervantes. He was the mayor back then. And it was like there'd be comedians and dancers, and then Mike's dad would come out and tell jokes and sing Irish songs. Then he'd say, "Now the kids are gonna play," and we'd play some rock and roll, and everybody would get up and dance and stuff. So that's actually how I started, and I guess you would have to say I started playing in a vaudeville show.
So now, Mike and the Majestics were happening.
So we broke up.
Is that when the Beatles started?
And then I put together a band, and we came up with the name The Good Feeling. And
that's a good name.
And at the time in the 60s, my local band was a big deal here in St. Louis. We played all the CYCs, and we played all the teen clubs. The Castaways, the Rainy Days.
So are there any recordings? I mean, I'm sure there are recordings.
There are. Yeah, we have some really good recordings and
of The Good Feeling.
Of The Good Feeling, and I'm actually thinking about releasing just like a little thing.
Oh, as you should.
Because it's actually some really good stuff, and I recorded with the actual Good Feeling about 6 months ago. I wrote a song called "I Got a Real Good Feeling." It's kind of a Chuck Berry style song, and use the original members. So I got a new song.
So they're all.
So I'm going to use the new song and the old songs, and so I need to do one more song, and I'm going to put out a CD with my original band.
Oh, great!
Minus Mike McDonald. But you know what? I talked to him, and he said he would do the artwork because he was a very talented artist.
Probably still is.
And he still is. He did all the psychedelic posters when Janis Joplin played at the Kiel Opera House and the Jefferson Airplane played. If you see those old posters around St. Louis, that was Mike McDonald who did the artwork.